Good morning, dear children. Hope you all are doing well. Today, we are going to know about articles. This is not a new topic for you all because you must have studied in the previous classes. You know the use of a and the with vowels, consonants and proper noun or some specific names. Let us know more about this in this chapter.
We already know a and the are the articles. We will learn in the chapter the appropriate use of the articles. Now in English alphabet, we have learnt about vowels and consonants. The 5 alphabets that comes under vowels are A, E, I, O, U, and the rest 21 alphabets are consonants. Now, keeping that in knowledge, let us see the rules. If a word begins with consonant sound, we use a before it, like a chair, a tree. For words like honor, honest and are, where H is silent, we use an. Here, H is silent. So, we use an even though the words begin with the consonant H. This is because when we say the word aloud, we hear a O sound like honor, honest, are. The next rule is a and an are used with singular noun. So in singular noun we use a or an, like a cat, but we do not say a cats. An elephant. Okay, so we use a or an only with singular noun. We use a and an with common noun we use for the first time in a sentence, like my sister wore a long pink dress yesterday. Next is the use of the. We use the with nouns that have been already mentioned before. For example, a red car came to pick up my father. The car belonged to his father. So here, the car is a specific one, that is the red car which came to pick my father. So it has already been mentioned before. We also use the when we know who or what we mean. The principal of our school. Here we know who the particular person is. So we use the. We use the with sun, moon, sky and earth, like the sun, the moon, the sky, etc. We use the before the names of rivers and famous buildings or monuments, like the Kaveri, the Taj Mahal. If an adjective comes before a noun, the rule for a and an remains same. As we have noticed previously, we write a before a consonant sound and an before a vowel sound. You must be knowing what adjectives are. They are words that describe a noun. Here, honest describes the noun man. Now, we use an before the word honest, which is an adjective, and as here the alphabet H is silent, and when we say the word honest, it sounds as O, so we use an. While in the second sentence, we use a, since D, the first alphabet of the word dirty, is a consonant. Now we come to the rewind. This is an exercise where you have to fill in the blanks with a, an or the. This is a picture of Pia and her dog. The dog is 2 years old. So we use the word the here because the dog which is in the picture with Pia, we are talking about that dog. It is a naughty dog. Yesterday it chewed on an apple and an orange. Then it chewed on a newspaper. Then we go to the exercises. Fill in the blanks with a or an correctly. The first sentence, did you see a cat just now? So here the cat is a noun in singular form. It begins with a consonant. So we use a. I want to ride a horse. It is the same rule. Next sentence. The train was late. I had to wait for an hour. Here, you know, the alphabet H is silent and it sounds O when we say hour. So we write an hour. Write a or an before these pair of words. A high hill. An Indian tribe. Why? Because it is a vowel. Next, a young animal. An old man. A silly excuse. I hope it is clear. We go to the next exercise, children. Fill in the blanks with a, an and the to complete this conversation. Joseph says, are we having a general knowledge test? Lalit says, of course, it's on Thursday. Joseph says, let's practice. Name an important river. Lalit says, the Ganges is an important river in India. You tell me the names of 2 more rivers. Joseph says, the Yamuna and the Mahanadi, because these are names of specific rivers. Lalit says, what about monuments? Do you know where the Taj Mahal is? Joseph says, yes, it is in Agra. Kundan joins Joseph and Lalit in the classroom. Kundan says, what are you doing? Are you learning a poem? Joseph says, no, we have a general knowledge test. Kundan says, oh, I see. I have an English test tomorrow. Our English teacher, Mr. Andrews, is a very strict teacher. We come to the next exercise where articles have been used incorrectly in some of these sentences. You have to make the necessary corrections. Varun is an intelligent boy and the top student. So, how do you change it? Varun is an intelligent boy. Why? Because it begins with a vowel. Father has an appointment in an afternoon. So, it should be Father has an appointment in the afternoon. There was an ambulance in front of the house. Do you find any mistake in this, children? No. The word "and" has been used correctly before the word ambulance. A is a vowel, so it is correct. So we do not need to make any changes in the sentence. There is an institution for elderly people in a town. So we should write it as there is an institution for elderly people in the town, because it is a specific town that we are talking about. An earth circles around the sun. Here it should be the earth, because it is a specific planet, that is earth we are talking about. The earth circles around the sun. We saw a aeroplane and a helicopter in a airport. So here we saw an aeroplane and a helicopter in the airport. We attended a marriage and visited a city library. So we attended a marriage and visited the city library, because we are talking about a specific library which is in the city. So this is all, children. So read the instructions given and do the homework in your book and homework notebook. Thank you, dear children.